So I just realized that I never really talked about my first experiences in K-pop world or anything related to K-culture. But वैसे ही किसी को क्या ही फर्क पड़ता है? Because these many people watch my videos but they don't subscribe. So if you're watching it right now, go subscribe right now. And I'm not going to edit this video properly. I'm just going to cut splits because anyways इतनी मेहनत करके वीडियो एडिट करो उसमें व्यूज ही ना आए तो I'm just posting anything, right? Anyway, I'm in traditional look because today is 15th August, today is Independence Day, today is also Korea's Liberation Day, and today is Janmashtami. So, if you're watching it on 15th of August, then Happy Independence Day. I don't know why we should say Happy Independence Day because Indian government is busy taking the dogs from streets instead of handling real problems. Anyways, but Janmashtami ke liye, Happy Janmashtami, Radhe Radhe. Begin the story time. Whoa, why am I cupping? Anyway, so if you have watched my previous vlogs, then you know that Rangdev Korea was my first K-pop event, and it was because of my internship I did at Paper Media. Besides, my internship is over. I miss it anyways, but I'm always grateful to Team Echo, to Paper Media for hiring me because of that one internship I got all these opportunities, and I'm really thankful. Last year I got hired during September, like September 19. If I'm not wrong. Yeah, it was September 19 I got hired, and Rangdeep Korea was around October. I don't exactly remember the dates, but I think it's 17, 18 or 19, any of these 3 dates. And I went Delhi around 15 or 16. Anyway, if the event is tomorrow, then I just reached Delhi today. Just know that, okay? And I had to go there wearing my company's logo T-shirt, and I wore it. If you have seen them, not seen them, like here's the picture. I wore this. I really didn't have any idea that how to dress. Like, is it okay to overdress or is it okay to be simple? So I just wore a t-shirt and a normal pant. If you're like as usual, that's how I always do. No matter where I'm going, I will always wear a t-shirt and a denim. Okay, and I felt so. I don't know how to express it. Everyone, even the boys were dressed so well. I was like so stunned. You can say I was feeling insecure. Like, how am I even dressed? Like, what the hell? It's like, it's not about this t-shirt or I couldn't have at least styled it. At least I could have paired the t-shirt with something else so that it will look good. I did it on the second day, the like, but still the first day it made me so insecure. Oh, I was just so nervous. And anyway, I was alone. Like till that time also, I didn't have any friends or I knew anyone over there. I just went there. So it was my first time, right? And I really didn't have about the expenses over there. And I won't say the food and other things were expensive, but I really didn't expect it to be that high. And I really didn't have any cash or anything with me that day. So the first day of Rugby Korea, the entire day I was empty sober. And I think the first meal I had in the morning, like before leaving for the hall, that was it. That's the only meal I had that day. The other thing that I was alone because I just went there. Like that was my first time in Delhi or in any K-pop event. I really didn't know any person. Like literally none, no one. Two of my friends came to pick me up from station, and I had this really bad idea that they live in Delhi, but actually they live in Jaipur. And after they came to pick me up, I kept asking them that how did you come here? How did you come here? Na उड़ के आए. I'm like, huh? And then they're like कि जयपुर से दिल्ली उड़ के आए तुझे सिर्फ स्टेशन से लेना. I'm like, I'm mute because I don't know why I had this really bad idea or misunderstanding that they live in Delhi. I felt so bad that they had to fly to just receive me, and at the same time I was so grateful. Okay, that I mean it was just so stunned. Like till then, even when they are already there, they came to pick me up. Okay, till then also I have zero idea that they're not in Delhi but they live in Jaipur. Okay, I'm not. And I don't know. I should what the hell I should tell myself. Anyways, so they were only there for that one day, and then they left. Okay, so the first day was I was alone. I was hungry. Even my phone was running out of battery. I didn't had a power bank. Okay, like I didn't knew that my phone will be out of storage, out of battery so soon. Okay, पहले दिन का lesson मुझे मिल गया. Second day, so for Echo, we had a community. We had a WhatsApp group group, and everyone saw my story on Ego's page, and they texted me that, oh, you are the intern of Ego. I'm like, yeah. So everyone contacted me to meet the next day, like the second day of Ramir Korea. So second day, fortunately, I was not alone, and there was this partner who is intern as well, who was intern as well, and she was there, and many of the other members of the group, they met there. So second day, I was not alone, and fun fact is that was my first time of random play dance as well. I always used to watch those random play dance videos on social media, and I'm like, कि यार एक बार मुझे करना है, बस एक बार, okay? And I'm telling you कि I was not confident. I'm someone who never really goes out of my house in my hometown, and that was my first time in Delhi. I mean alone. Mark this point. That was my first time being alone without my mom. Okay, because every time I go anywhere, I went Delhi lot many times, but with mom or my grandpa or my grandma. Okay, like we all used to go together. That was my first time. I don't know anyone. Okay, that's my second day attending a K-pop event, and I would still say that's my first K-pop event. Okay, I was not confident if I can do a random play dance, and literally I hopped on every single song, even if I know the choreography, even if I don't know the choreography, and I jumped. I just jumped in because I just wanted to. Okay, and there were my friends who recorded. Yeah, and now we are so good friends. The people who met me on second day, and I'm telling every single friend I have right now are the people I met through K-pop, through fandom. Okay, because before that I really don't have any friends. I didn't had any friends except few, two, three, because I'm telling I was an outcast in school, and I was that friend who was an option always. If any of my school people are watching them, I'm telling that's how you made me feel. That's a completely different topic, so let's stick to the K-pop concert, okay? So the random play, and every single friend I have right now, it's just that every single person who talked with me, they were the first one to approach, except my one friend who is Ganga. Okay, like literally my whole chat knows her, my whole family knows her, even my mom met her. She's the only person from Delhi with whom my mom met. Okay, she was the only person I approached because I don't know, I just wanted to, and others they approached me. That was really a great feeling. Like for the first time in my life, I never felt like, oh, I'm an outcast or I really don't matter. Okay, and then after the rapid fire, we had a fan meeting. It was the NTX. Like that was when NTX came to India, and if I'm being honest, I really didn't knew about NTX. And anyway, it was my first. So before I went to the concert, I researched about them. I did research. I knew about each member, and then I listened to all of their songs so that I can at least sing. I can at least dance when I am inside that. So on second day, I did just better than the first day. I won't say good, but it's better than the first day. And on first day, I didn't participate in any random play dance because I didn't have any company with me. And second day, I had a lot of company with me, so I did. And after a random play, there was NTX fan meet. And that day, on second day, I tried Humbug as well. So there's this thing that's illegal to say, but let me tell you what I did. So on first day, there were stalls, okay, and there was one stall where you can wear hanbok. And if you don't know, hanbok is Korean traditional dress. But if you already are a K-pop fan, so you already know what hanbok is. But that was free. But you had to give your ID, like your driving license, your Aadhaar card, or anything. And I really didn't take that my Aadhaar card from Bhubaneswar also. But I didn't have the Aadhaar card with me. So what I did, like I knew that on first day it will be really late by the time I reach my home, and on second day also I had to leave really early. So I shared my Aadhaar card picture to my cousin, like the first front one and back one. I told her just get a printout and frame it in such a way that it looks like an ID card. Okay, it feels illegal, but I'm revealing it. Okay, so just frame it, and she actually did it. She like it was cut so nicely and it was laminated like the ID card. I made it. And I knew it's okay. I'm getting the book the second day because I really didn't have like my Aadhaar card. I had my Aadhaar card with me, and I really wanted to wear but like okay, it feels illegal. But the second day, before my friends came, like the first thing I did was to take it, go to the bookstore, and I waited. Like there was this really pretty pink one which I wore, this one, okay, which I really wanted, but otherwise it's just so loud, like the colors were so loud and I really didn't like it. I waited for this one, I gave it, and I wore it, and I'm telling you, it feels so illegal because I did something that I shouldn't have done, but I just wanted to. So please just don't chase me for it. How can I chase it? Like it's almost more than 1 year, like not more than a year, but almost a year right now. I really want to try Hammock again. Okay, this time I won't do it illegally, but I will get my earballs, okay? When she came, we wore the same t-shirt, then we went out and interviewed other people for the main page. Even if they didn't posted the videos, but yeah, we did it. We really interviewed many people out there. Like we had to muster of courage. She almost knew few people, so she asked them to interview and we recorded it. But the Ego page didn't really posted the videos. 괜찮아요. Then it was almost time for the NTX concert, and you know the line was literally crazy, like long line, but still we somehow managed to get the VIP seats. Let me tell you, the VIP seats are just free seats, like the concert was literally free, and I was just lucky to get the VIP seats. And we had fun. Then I just dropped her near her metro. And, like we stayed there almost till 8 o'clock, and then the first concert of my life comes to an end. And there was Dirt Train. Like, you know, I was screaming like hell because I loved Dirt Trains for years, and watching them in front of me performing, because with the Range Koya, it was K-pop contest finale as well, like K-pop contest semi-finale, okay? And I screamed like hell because I love Dirt Trains for years, and watching them live in front of me was like, I was more excited to watch them than NTX, I'm being honest right now, okay? So when I posted all these videos, there was few people who literally taunted me like, you said you are going for internship, but what is this? I'm like, huh? Like that is a part of my internship, and even if I get a chance to work, like the people who are actually working in K-pop industry with PR, marketing or anything, if I get a chance, I would love to do that, okay? And I would obviously choose a field where I can practically go, work, enjoy at the same time, and not just sit on a table and type whatever my boss is telling me, or just type it and submit it. I won't do that. I literally won't do that, okay? But I would rather choose a job that I love, that I genuinely want to do. You know what I mean? Like for content creation, like I literally have zero expectation that, oh, I'm having any growth in content creation financially. I don't mean by fame, but I mean by financially. Don't have any brand deals yet. I mean paid one, because when I post something about a brand, it's just a barter collab that I called, or any product I receive, it's barter, it's not paid, and people have this really bad concept that, oh, I'm earning from it. No, I'm not earning from it. I'm literally earning nothing from social media. Like I'm just being honest right now. I earn nothing from social media, neither from Instagram nor from YouTube. Or if you see me posting any brand content, it's a barter collab. I'm telling you. I'm just distracting. I'm going out of the topic so soon. Let's just stick to the K-pop event. I don't know. My first K-pop experience was so long that if I start talking about them, it's never ending. It will be a 4 or 5 hour video. So I'm just sticking to this one topic for today, and maybe I will share about other experiences in my next video, okay? So the third day, it was KTO event, and that's where I tried Bibimbap. No, Bibimbap for the first time, or Gimbap. The cut one. Gimbap. Okay, it's Gimbap. Okay, so that's where I tried the first Gimbap, and there was this girl whom I met over there, and she gave me the Enhypen card. So in KTO event we had this form that we had to fill in every stall we had. Then we will go to the spin the wheel, and at anything we will receive, we will get the prize. Like wherever the spin ends, we will get the prize. I got a curve and a keychain. I was happy, but there was this girl who literally got an Enhypen kit, and I was like, I just met her that very day, that very moment. And you know, she literally gave me the cards, like the photo cards. I think I have it, but I don't. I will show you some other time. But I like in that box there was everything, the album, everything, and she gave me the photo cards. So I'm still so thankful for that. And you know, I really have many things to talk about, but let's keep this video till now. If you want to hear more from me, just don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my video. Bye.